everyone, it's Jackie Lee here from MyWhamLife.com, and today I'm coming to you with another aha moment. You know, I was thinking about making this video and I was thinking to myself, my God, you're going to start again with, I had an aha moment. And then I thought, yeah, that's awesome. I have designed my life in a way where I have aha moments and like big learning and growth like on a daily basis. So yeah, I'm gonna start with I had an aha moment. Had to give myself a little kick in the rear there with some negative thinking, but I was like, oh my God, that's a great thing. So yeah, let's start with that. So my aha moment came today while I was having a conversation in our team group on Facebook. I gave the team a little challenge this weekend to go out into the world, make a video and share it. And the reason I did that was because the first time that I actually made a video with my phone and I uploaded it to YouTube and I shared it from my phone, all while I was at the pool, I had this enormous sense of freedom. Like I knew like I was building a life of freedom, but when that moment happened, it was like real to me. And so I really wanted people to experience a little bit of that feeling. And in this conversation, there was people who accepted the challenge and did their videos. We're having, you know, some back and forth, and people were like, well, I didn't really get out there, but I was on my porch. And I responded, well, gosh, when I got my laptop and I realized that I could do videos from my porch or the yard and I could work from outside of my office, like that was my first aha freedom moment, you know? So I'm like, that's great. That's like your first step. And I was like, awesome. And then my friend Neve popped into the conversation, and I never really thought about it this way. But to preface the story, though, I want to tell you, when Hannah went to school this year, they weighed and measured her. So they knew how tall she was. And I watched her the whole year. I see her every day, you know. And I bought her a larger size pants and a larger size shoe as the year went on, but I really never noticed that she was growing because I see her all the time. And that kind of growth, when it happens in little increments on a daily basis, it's kind of hard to notice. But when I got her last report card for the year, they weighed and measured her again, and she had grown 4 inches. 4 inches in one school year. And it just made me think that it's so hard to sometimes see how much you have grown or the people around you grow because you're just so close to it. So when Neve made this comment, it really got me thinking. And she said, I gotta say, from Jackie Lee being tied to her giant old computer and deciding to use it to make a change in her life, to using her EN earnings to get a laptop, to using her EN earnings to get a fancy iPhone, it really hits you. You make a decision, you create more freedom and possibilities in your life, and it only gets easier and easier. And I started thinking about that, and I was like, wow, that is so true. Like when I started, I was using my desktop, and I had my little office was actually right here. This was my office right there. That's Hannah's computer now. But my computer was a little part of this desk that my husband built for us. And when Hannah got a little bit older, it was harder for me to concentrate when she was playing and watching TV and whatnot, because that's our living room. So I decided to move my office to the bedroom, and so I loved my desktop up there, and I set it up on a little card table, and it was a little corner of my bedroom that was my office. And I loved that I could close the door and I had some privacy, but in the summer on the second floor, it gets hella hot up there. So I was like, oh, like sweating and blogging, and so I made a promise to myself when I had my first $500 day that I would buy a laptop so I would have a little more freedom. But I didn't even think about it until Neve said this. It's just such an amazing thing. And then once I got my laptop, then I like I said to this girl in the forum today, like that was my first freedom moment, that I could move about the country, you know? I could move about my yard, about my house. I could come downstairs where the air conditioner works better. I could go outside and sit with my feet in the pool, you know. That was freedom to me. And then not even, gosh, it can't be more than 6 months later, like I had earned enough to feel comfortable that I could sign a 2-year contract on an iPhone and have an iPhone and be able to pay the bill and not have to worry about being able to do that. And that has given me the freedom. I talked to people about EN the entire drive to Tulsa this weekend. It was great because those people probably I wouldn't have been able to respond to them probably till today when I got back. That'd be 2 days later. And instead I had the freedom to chit chat, answer questions, give links, do whatever I needed to do for my business on the road, on the way to Tulsa. And on the way back, I did the same thing. So I had even more freedom. But I didn't see that. I didn't see that story. I didn't see the big picture because I'm living it. And until someone points out to you that this has been your freedom ride, look how far you've come. It's just so easy to get stuck in the day-to-day and oh God, I have to do a blog post, I have to do a video, I have to do this, I have to do that, I have to do the other thing. And you forget to step back and look at the big picture. I am building freedom in my life. And look where I've come. I've come from being strapped to my desktop in a hot bedroom in a little corner to being able to blog and share and do videos and share and connect with people from anywhere I choose. That is a long way. And it hasn't even been a year. I've done all this in less than a year. So I urge you, if you are waiting to build your freedom, stop. Get on board. Get on something. Get with me. We can work together and we can get you on the freedom train too, But if you're doing something right now and you're feeling frustrated and you're feeling challenged, I really, really urge you to take a minute and step back and look how far you've come. Look how far you've come. You may not, have huge landmarks like I've had, but you have come from somewhere to where you are now. And that's really important to not only notice and see, but to celebrate. Because your freedom journey is everything. It's everything. So don't let it get lost in the shuffle of everyday life. Okay, well, that's all I had to say today, you guys. I hope you have an amazing day because you truly, truly deserve it.